Hey everyone, I'm Manic Landizzy and welcome to some more X4 Foundations. Now, I'm still not completely with it because I'm still a bit sleep deprived from the 24-hour stream. So I completely forgot to change my, what's it called, window capture back to X4 from Tabletop Simulator. So bear with me a second. This will won't take long. And there we go. So yeah. I even forgot to turn off the raise your game thing on the starting soon screen. So back into the game. I've just had someone message me. So 2 seconds. It's got to load anyway, so because I wasn't very organised there neither. So still on the quest for beef. So it seems like that's like a random number generator thing for that. So I might have a look at what other quests I've got, and then just like I keep calling them quest missions because quest is very fantasy. It's not really a quest in in a game like this one. What can I have to sell? Or not sell, buy even. Well, oh yeah, I've got those crystals to sell, haven't I? So I need to find a wharf. And where am I at the moment? Weapons factory, yeah. I want to find a wharf. So, no, I didn't want to get up. I wanted to undock.
Hello.
Minotaur, Raider.
I want to get a bigger ship as well. I am getting. If I had more weapons, I would be very tempted to go down the pirate route. Mainly because I've never actually played a pirate in any of the X games. I've always been I've always kind of just like built up to something strong, but by doing it all legitimately. Right, let's have a look at where we are first. We got any? How much is second contact there? Ah, right. I wonder. There might be something more down here. So may have a go through this gate. Hey Serena, how are you? Thank you for the follow. Afraid I haven't got alerts up at the moment. Mostly because well, you probably already know about all the hate raids and stuff. So completely avoiding like having alerts and that. Oh, thank you for the sub. Where the hell did that? Oh, that's the goal thing. Okay, I didn't realise that did an alert thing. Not seen that before. Yeah, it was something I put that goal thing that's to the just there. I was looking for stuff to kind of fill this kind of empty space on the screen there because when I rearranged all my camera and screen and everything on here, I wanted everyone to be able to see the full screen without my camera in the way. which obviously meant shrinking the screen down a bit, and then it's like I can have the chat down there, and but then it was like, what do I do with this space up here? So I just, yeah, this widget was just like, oh, stick it in there randomly. And it's like I'm not overly concerned with like what do you call, like the amount of follows I get. I'm not concerned about keeping an eye on how many follows I get, because of all the follow bot raids. It's throwing it all off anyway. So I know that I have 161 follows, but like when it's like, as far as like follower goals in like a month period or whatever, I should be on like 700 and something because of the follow bot attacks I've had. So that throws it all off, so there's no point having that. But as far as viewers, obviously, like I want viewers more than just follows, so yeah, hence why I put the viewers thing on it. But I had to have 2 items on that. One of the great things about me being legally blind is that if I want to look at something, I really have to look at it. So even if I get hate raided, I don't even have to look at, make a conscious choice to move my head over and look at the chat. The problem with the hate raids, though, is it's not just about how it affects the streamer. The hate raids don't so much affect the streamer emotionally as they affect the streamer with their views, and even if you do nothing about it, people can report that, and that can have a negative impact on the streamer as well. So yeah, it's incredibly damaging. I mean, Twitch have added more things to the complaints thing, but I still don't feel it's enough. It's like, yeah, you've added things like confirmed phone numbers for chat, but how about you do it for the accounts, or not necessarily just the confirmed phone numbers for the accounts, but like confirmed email for the accounts, because you can still get follow bot raids. And it's like, these haters and everything can still go to your channel and watch your channel. All it does is it bans them from chat, and it bans them from interacting with the channel, but it doesn't stop them from looking at the channel in the first place. So then it's like, what's stopping them from basically taking my feed here and showing that on their channel and basically hating on it on their channel or on another platform, which is still in violation of Twitch's terms and conditions. Right, I want to head down here. So am I going roughly that way? And then I'm going to press my go faster button, or traveller mode, and accelerate down there and see what's down there, because the shape of it kind of looks like there should be a gate down there. And I'm also, what is my other ship up to? Has my captain of that ship crashed it yet? No. What are you up to? You're just exploring that area. That's fine. Faulty logic. That's the thing. I would like to explore some more faulty logic. It's obvious there is more there. However, that is an enemy area and probably Xenon. Now, what game is this? If I have to guess, it looks like No Man's Sky, but I could be wrong. No, it's not No Man's Sky. This is X4 Foundations, obviously part of the X series, and it is a space game, but you could do more with it. Like you can have your fleets and everything. You can't land on the surface of planets like you can in No Man's Sky. But it is all, you are exploring, mining asteroids, trading with different empires and factions. You could be a pirate, you could be essentially like a police thingy. There's a lot you can do with it. This is my first sort of playthrough with X4. I've been playing X3 for the past 15 years. And on Wednesdays I stream, or on Wednesday evenings I stream X3 Farnham's Legacy, which was an update to X3 that came out earlier on this year. Was it this year or was it the end of last year? I can't remember now. But yeah, I think it was earlier this year it came out. That expansion came out on a 15-year-old game. It's not often you see that. And it was a free expansion as well. So I've been playing that just to see what that's like. And it's changed quite a bit from X3 Reunion, Terran Conflict and Albion Prelude. And I want to see if I can do the same as what I usually do in X3, the X3 series. It's almost like I have to call like each one a series because there's like the expansions and stuff for it. And each expansion, although uses like the same engine and the same map, there's quite a few changes in it, so it does still sort of feel like another game. And this year though, this is completely different from the previous X games I've played. Like, you can get out your ship and walk around on the stations in this one. Some of the controls are sort of the same, but the interface is completely different to other X games that I've played. Now, I know that I'm pretty much flying around in, or just above, an asteroid field. And there doesn't seem to be much here, but I could have sworn that I saw what looked like a space station off this way. So I want to have a look at that. I don't even know where I am on the map at the moment. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm there. Well, I've gone a bit further south than in there than I intended. Let's have a little scan around. It's I've forgotten what button that is for that. Could have sworn, was it F or R? R. Yeah, that's just picking up asteroids. Currently I'm flying sideways at the minute. Let's aim more that way. I'm kind of thinking that this area might not be much more than the asteroids. I'm going to keep an eye open for crystals growing on the asteroid surfaces as well. Let's see if I can pick up any more of those. Oh, what are you?
Hive Guard.
Requesting immediate backup.
Right, this thing's going to be moving too quick for me, isn't it?
Back to the egg you came from. You'll make no profit.
I need some smaller guns for this ship. Ooh, just missed it. So this is a problem with the with this sort of ship of fight. This is not meant for taking out. I mean, Karka just, they can change direction so easy anyway.
Time to go back to the egg you came from.
Don't hit it! Don't hit it! I like the fact that the car still sound the same.
Back to the egg you came from.
It's not going to hit it. Yeah, this gun is meant for much, much bigger ships. And if it hits that CAC ship, it's done for, but the odds of me hitting it with this weapon. So I think I'm limited on range as well with it.
You'll make no profits. This way, pirate. The profits will be mine.
I need to see, it's because what I'm shooting at it's so slow. It's able to move out the way very quickly.
Eat space.
God damn it! Hey Chrissy, how are you?
You'll make no profits. This way, pirate.
That's good. You're going to steer it. Oh, just. That's one hit on it. Get it. Fire. It's got such a... Oh, now you're going for me. Well, I got an achievement for that. I probably could have just rammed it with this ship and it would have dealt with it. Right.
An arena. Gas. Sentinel.
Right, where am I off to? Let's get the me on the right side of the ecliptic. I'm heading roughly that way. Got a new game to bust out. What game you got? You're looking at doing? Friday the 13th. Well, I suppose it's the right season for it. I'm curious what that would be like. A game you might want to have a look at doing over October is Dead by Daylight. Because they're bound to have like it's bound to be like have special offers and stuff on that one as well at the moment. And I know that you can play as Jason Voorhees in that as well. I mean, I play Dead by Daylight occasionally. What have we got there? Is that another CAC ship? It's going to be a scout.
N.
Oh, we got some xenon. '38th on Twitch tracker. Was that Friday the 13th or Dead by Daylight?
Requesting immediate backup.
See, I could take out those gas things so easy in this. Oh! I would like to say that was a good shot, but yeah, that xenon just flew straight into that.
Container.
What'd I get? Got no thank you for saving you. Plus X. No, I'm upside down. Hang on. No. That's the right way round. And I'm headed that way. So weapons on this ship are nice and strong, but they take so long to charge up. Yeah, I kind of feel that I should be slightly more on the right there. But am I missing it? I mean, so many asteroids. Whoops, didn't mean to hit the buy button then.
M.
Oh, more xenon. Who are you shooting at?
Decent job. You're making a big mistake.
Oh, you got some maneuver on you. Did you drop anything? Or we get a tuning software. What are you?
Freeport.
Let's have a look what you got. Is there Earth on here? I think so. Probably in the Terran expansion for this, but yeah, the Earth is in the X universe. Oh, I shot you.
Docking granted.
I'm having a bit more luck landing this big ship than I was my my other one.
Successfully docked.
Right, what have you got to trade?
Welcome.
Warnings, this ship does not have the desired item. Oh, that's what they want to buy. They got food rations, which I'm not interested in. Space fueled Marja dust? No, thank you. So it's basically this station is selling drugs and alcohol. So it's not not interested.
Minotaur. Raider.
Again, I didn't want to get up. I wanted to undock. I keep doing that. Oh, a bit close to that. Right, what else we got nearby? Oh, it's probably kind of just the right place for a free port like that. Right, let's traveller mode over that way, and then we'll move on to another sector. Yeah, I know there's like so much more than what I've been finding. Line up with the transorbital accelerator. Actually, I think we've just had a mission pop up on this station here. So
Hull part factory.
let's see if we can get some comms. Guess not. We can't request docking permission yet, so it looks like you can't just request comms to the station anymore. So okay, let's line up with the docking area. I don't want to engage my what's he called, travel mode just yet. Well, I don't want to engage. Yeah, it's not until I know what I'm able to do.
Docking granted. Successfully docked.
Right, I'm gonna have to get up and go and
Minotaur.
Welcome.
talk to whoever that is. I don't even know what sort of station I'm on. Oh, whole part factory. I don't know where my... I didn't take note of where the person with the mission was. Can I get a map of the station up? I am on that station. I just need to know whereabouts on the station. What happened there? That was
Hello.
weird. I've in a bit of a bug there. Okay, let's try. Right, let's see what they've got to trade a minute. Nothing that I want. Oh, hang on, what was that one? Hull parts. Oh, that's what they've got. Right. So they want refined metals as well. So how do I get... Probably what would be a good idea is if I used their internal transport system to get to wherever that mission is. I'm also curious as well, like, can you get to a space station in your spacesuit? Head over towards that part of the station over there. It's probably where I need to be. not many, not much activity on this station. Ground level. If there ever were such a thing in space. Well, we have a shop over here, which is to where I've already been, but I want that mission. And I think I've just remembered how I'm supposed to actually do it.
Hello, can I help? Here you
Show
go.
me your wares. Got quite a bit here actually, but probably still not what I'm looking for. I've got a few of these. What else? The Bandonite crystal. That was the one that I harvested the other day. So let's sell that.
Here you go.
Still not got any beef or steak.
Good luck out there.
Oh, I thought I was thinking. Yeah, so I need my Agnew steak. I need bandages, a needle. I need those bits. So these are mission-based ones, by the look at it, because they're yellow. Spacesuit bomb. What would I want a spacesuit bomb for? Unless I'd put the spacesuit out with the bomb on board, and then they take it on board the ship and I'd detonate it. But I mean, look how much. Oh, if I mean, I want the setter, but I need those other parts for it. But from what I understand, the setter doesn't do the same as what it does on X3. Right, what can I do here? Oh, that's interesting. No, I don't want to do that sort of stuff yet. But I can hack the station's security. Interesting. Let's go engineering section. I haven't actually explored these different sections on the station yet. Right. Oh, you. Oh, what got here? So more hacking. And manager's office. I bet it's on the left. No?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh,
Goodbye.
okay. Not much to say to you then. Oh, you're actually a captain?
Hello. Goodbye.
So obviously not much there because they haven't got anything for me. But I did just remember how I'm supposed to do that. Oh, you haven't.
Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Sending you information now.
Right.
Hello. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's done this glitch again. So I'll have to load game. When did that do that? That was not today. I hate it when it does this. Thankfully, I've only had it do this a couple of times. Oh, I need to see if there's a setting to change so it auto saves every time you go to a station. But I've had that bug happen just a couple of times. But it prevents you from interacting with anything else. Oh, well, it's not really setting back anything. It's not like I have discovered anything. It's like, yeah, I did kill a couple of Xenon ships and a Cap ship, but yeah, it's not like I've really missed out on anything as a result of that. Hang on, this... Where am I? This does not look like... No, I want that one. I want my most recent save, not some random one in space. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if there's a setting for auto-saving at stations. I hope they still have that there because it's kind of my habit is using stations as save points. You've stopped at 98%. Oh, phew. Yeah, I'm going to quickly see if there is an option for that. Save game compression. I don't know what that does, but it says, yeah, it says expert, so I'm going to leave that on. Emergency expert. Allow yourself to be ejected into your spacesuit in an emergency. This facility may not always be available. Hey B-Lug, how are you? Thanks again for the other day or yesterday. It's kind of, I'm still confused because I've slept twice since then. Head movement, no. I want an auto save at station, but yeah, it doesn't. Auto save. Oh, there we go. Auto save interval. 40 to 80 minutes, 10 to 20. Given when that bug happened, I would say I'll stick that to 20 to 40, so I'll turn it down a notch. I would rather have an option of autosave at stations, but yeah, obviously that doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, I'm still not 100% coherent. It took me... I mean, I woke up about 7 o'clock this morning. Then I fell asleep again around about 8:30. And then I slept through till about midday. And then... yeah, when I woke up then, it took me a good, like, hour and a half to, like, wake up to the point I'm at now. Right, let's map. And the mission isn't here anymore. Yay. Oh no, it's because I'm not even at the same station, am I? Because I had to load up. So yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not like quite with it yet. Yeah, I had to reload the game. That's why the mission's not there, because this isn't even the same station. But yeah, I'm off to do something else rather than what I was doing then. So it's because I didn't really find anything else in that sector other than the free station. So is there anything more? Although actually I haven't really discovered anything in Second Contact 11, so I am going to go through that same sector anyway. You can use F5 to do quick saves. Yeah, it's not so much that, it's I'm really bad for remembering to save, so I like some autosave feature, but it's like I kind of have this habit from X3 of using stations like waypoints with like the auto dock and all that, with all the autopilot. But yeah, I mean the autosave feature's fine. It's probably better because like I do have a tendency to just fly around loads and not dock. But with what happened just then, it would have been more of like I would have just been able to reload it from that point. It's like I've had to load my save game more because of it bugging out when I go and talk to someone than I have because I've been killed. I think I've only... I'm not even sure if I've actually been killed in this yet. I can't remember now. I don't think I've actually died in this yet. I think it has been purely the glitch where it doesn't register that you stop talking to a person. And then from that point on, you can only ever talk to that person. And sometimes you can walk miles away from that person, and then you try and interact with something, and suddenly you're talking to that person. Right, before we go in there, this mission come up here. So no time limit, so we'll have that.
I knew I could count on you.
At the moment, I'm just accepting whatever mission as long as it doesn't have a time limit.
Entering Second Contact 7.
Don't want guidance on that one. I already had the thing I intended to do. Yeah, I'm intending to go there, and I'll pick whatever that is up on when I leave. The bit juice went down the wrong way. I'm going to need to top that bottle up in a minute. Usually on Monday evenings I have a roleplay session on, but I'm thinking I might do, because it's not on this week, I'm thinking of doing another stream this evening. Not entirely sure what yet, but probably end up being... Oh, hang on, what are you? Let's bring Mash up and see what your mission is. Yeah, no time limit on that, so I'll take
I could
you.
count on you.
So I actually have to board that one, so... Oh, and I haven't got any Marines or anything to be able to board it yet. So it's areas like this where I would like to have SETA as it is in X3. Because I don't want to use traveller mode, because it means I have to go through all the deceleration and stuff as well, even when I press the backspace button. But just this little slow manoeuvre to get into the accelerator area, I would like to be able to speed that gameplay up by a considerable amount, just for a few seconds, or even just, you know, not even a few seconds. Only just going through here because there's quite a lot of area I haven't explored at all in here.
Entering second contact 11.
Yes, there's a whole load of question marks there. It's like, can I start guidance to that? And then I could just, in general, just like fly around to various question marks. So I'm more curious as if there's other gates and stuff in this area. That's mostly what I'm looking for. Other gates or accelerators. Can't tell what you are. I think you're just a station. You can use the long-range scanner to detect them. Yeah, that's how I detected them, but it doesn't tell you what they are. It just tells you that there's something of interest. But that's how I've got all the question marks in this area, is because I used the long-range scan. Fly out this way a little bit more, and then I'll head down to those other question marks. Will I turn before I hit it? Yeah, but the question marks will tell you if it's a station or an object, and most objects gateway accelerators. Good point. Oh, and some of it is also that I just it's an excuse just to fly around and chill, really, and keep an eye open for crystals on asteroids. I think it does come up on there, like unknown station and that, anyway, because I knew they were unknown stations from the scan I did before. Yeah, I know this tune from X3. What are you? Solar power plant. I still find it weird with like some of the stations, just purely because I'll be a solar power.
Advanced Composite Factory.
Okay, maybe not a solar power plant. I'm used to being able to identify stations just from what they look like, and obviously I'm not really able to do that anymore. Mostly because the stations now can just look like anything. I think I might see what my pilot is like, and I'm going to get up out my chair. If I remember which button, it's enter, isn't it? So I'm going to get up out my chair.
Minotaur, Raider.
See what she's like as a
Hello.
pilot, and I'm going to tell her to go off. Right, where did I want you to go? I want you to... Oh, hang on, I need to select you first tonight. So I want you to lie and wait there. And while she's probably not doing as she's told, I mean, we'll soon find out, I'm going to take a quick break and see what my pilot there is like. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. I'll see you all shortly. Hello everyone, thank you for waiting. She was actually quite good at getting me to this location, so I'm happy
Hello
with that.
there.
And yeah, I also accepted another mission while en route. Well, she popped me like right next to the gate, literally. Let's get onto the highway. Probably going to have a ship ram right up behind me.
Entering system. True sight.
I've got items that are illegal. Probably going to have to dump those. I don't know what I've got that's illegal.
Entering system. Fully vision.
Right, how do I check me crates and stuff? Turret weapon, ship information, crew loadout, logbook, behavior, object list. No. Storage. According to that, I don't have anything in my storage, do I? Or is it the ship that I've got that's illegal? And I'm pretty sure it doesn't say that I've got anything actually in my ship. Hey Squishy, how are you? Stream's going okay? I'm just chilling, playing this.
Entering system. Pontifex's claim.
I think I landed on that the wrong way, but... oh well.
Entering system. Ice mists.
Okay, no on that. Seems to be telling me to fly. Where are you telling? Right, you know, I'm in Pious Mess. Right, now you're sending me in the right way. Haven't played this game. What's the premise?
Unknown zone.
Unknown zone. The premise of it is kind of hard to explain because you can do whatever you want. You have a spaceship. You can do whatever you want in it. You can trade. You can fight. You can basically build up a fleet. You can steal ships off of other people. It's like a sandbox, open world. It's got, I suppose, like kind of RPG elements to it. I'm not so familiar with X4 as I am with like X3. Like X3 is the one that I've been playing for about 15 years. And in that one there, like I have things I like to do with it where I'll build up everything and then essentially build up my own little space empire through trade and stuff, and then eventually when I've got like my own complex and network of space stations, I'll eventually start trying to take over the universe. So it's like, at least with X3 in that, you can kind of play the game like a real-time strategy. The X series, like this one, I think it had like 20 developers. I couldn't get into Eve. I really did not like Eve. I really hated the controls to it. I mean, you could compare it to Eve Online, and you could compare it to No Man's Sky, and what's it called, Elite Dangerous, and the only one I haven't tried is No Man's Sky on that list, but I didn't get on with Elite Dangerous. I didn't like the controls to it, and I didn't get on with Eve Online. I just got bored with that one.
Unknown zone.
So is it basically getting me to discover some other space stations here? That was sort of weird. Yeah, I mean, this here, it has action in it, but it's even, I like, when it comes to like space battles and stuff, I like the dogfighting. I mean, I'm not really in a dogfighty ship. I am much more in
Highway.
a...
Pontifexus claim.
I'm very much in a a ship that's meant more for taking out bigger ships. This one is slow to maneuver. Its weapon systems. You can see that's about my rate of fire. And the weapons I've got on here don't fire very fast neither, but that's because this ship isn't a small ship that I'm in. My other ship that's currently flying around, that one's a fighter ship. Although I want to get better weapons for that because the rate of fire on that one isn't brilliant. But you can see one of my gun mounts moving on the right hand side there as I move it around. But this ship here, I didn't buy it, I captured it. It was attacking... Hang on. I've just seen a gate there that I haven't been through.
Accelerator. Unknown sector.
Yeah, I'm going to have a quick look at that in a minute. Because I haven't been through that accelerator. So that would be a... Have you ever played Subnautica? No, I've seen bits of Jacksepticeye playing it. And I don't know enough about it really to see, you know, I don't know enough about it, but I need to have a look at more of other people playing it to know what you're actually doing in it. But I've always had this like huge fascination with space anyway. Like I have been considering when I've finished one of the other games that I currently stream, going back to do Kerbal Space Program. I'm not really terrified of the ocean. I mean, ocean and space, I suppose, are just as scary as each other. Right, now I've got that sector on the map, I'll turn round and go back through this accelerator and carry on with what I was originally doing. I love the music to this game as well. I keep saying it every time I stream it. But I love the synthesizer type music that it uses.
Entering IS Mists 2.
Right, I know that the guidance is telling me to go onto the space highway thing there, but I am not going to. We have explored more of space than our oceans. Yeah, it's easier to look up at the sky than it is under the water. Why there's... Oh right, I thought it was giving me a mission there. Maybe one day we can find a way to observe the deepest reaches. Well, we can. We have the technology to. It's just that it's more of like no one willing to spend the money to do it. there's more profit to be found in space.
Empty space.
It's like at the moment, it's why the likes of Jeff Bezos and all that are pouring money into space programs, is because at the moment they can profit from it. There's putting satellites into space, they can basically get a kind of monopoly on like satellites and things like that. Whereas most of the satellites that have been put up there up until then have been put up there by government agencies. Then you've got the whole, for the last, few decades, you've had private companies exploring how to go about mining asteroids. So you're going to have corporations that basically, because asteroids are extremely rich in iron. We could probably find more iron in asteroids than in anything else. More than what we'd find on the planet. And it would require a lot less smelting because it won't be as mixed in with other things. Oh, I'm pressing Control, not Shift. And as for things like, the actual smelting process, it would be safer to do some forms of smelting, especially with heavy metals. We'll be able to do some of the smelting process using like vaporizing and centrifuges, so we could get extremely pure metals. Eventually you probably end up with companies building particle accelerators in space, because you can build them extremely large. You don't have to expend energy with removing air and anything from them. Because the temperatures are already so low, it would use less energy to bring the temperatures down further for them, so you'd be able to get more functionality. Okay, back to your meetings. Finally, Monday meetings are so long. Yeah, no one likes meetings. Just like sitting there, you have to attend them, and like no one ever pays attention to them. It's like whenever anything happens, I didn't know about that. Well, it was said at the last meeting. Yeah, but it was said at a meeting. Like, everyone falls asleep at meetings. I hate them. I have no attention at meetings. Yeah, we should just leave society and start our own rapture underwater. Well, that's the thing. As long as we've got capitalism existing, we're never going to be able to develop as a species. We're never going to be able to evolve as a society. Capitalism is holding us back. Like, people say, oh yeah, but capitalism encourages growth and encourages innovation. No, it doesn't. It holds it back. It holds it back because everyone's afraid to innovate in case they get in trouble for like making something or adding to something that someone else has made. Patents do that. Copyright does that. There is no innovation, and how are you supposed to innovate if you can't afford the materials to innovate? Only those who basically have the disposable wealth can actually innovate. No, capitalism is, I don't like it. Of course, like people say, oh, what would you rather have then? Like Soviet communism? No, I don't want that neither. Soviet communism is bad as well. And for a start, it's not even, Soviet communism wasn't really communism. Exactly. It doesn't encourage growth, it encourages profitable opportunities. Whereas, like, if you imagine a world where people when no one really had to work. Like, people go, oh yeah, but if no one had to work, everyone would just be sat on their ass doing sod all. It's like, really? What were people doing during lockdown? Yeah, you had a few people that sat on their ass doing nothing. A lot of other people did things like learn a new language, learn a new skill. Myself, I built a computer. I found out how to do streaming and everything, and I set up basically what I have now. That's what I did in lockdown. I learnt new things. I wanted to learn computer programming and stuff as well. I mean, I've always done computer programming as a kid, but I wanted to really learn modern game development, and I did pick some things up there. I learned how to do 3D graphics stuff. I learned a bit about how to use Blender. So I used that time that I had through lockdown and wasn't able to do anything else, and a lot of other people did as well. So if we had a world where we didn't have to work, I think most people would look for more constructive things to do with their time. But at the moment, when you're having to work like 40 hours a week, and not to be able to really do anything, that's 40 hours a week to just be able to maintain the status quo. You know, to be able to just exist, basically. Yeah, pay your bills and things. Then if we had that extra time available to us, I'm pretty sure that a lot more people would do things like innovate. They would invent stuff. They would find ways of, you know, they would find enjoyment and out of learning new things, and that whole sense of achievement that people get from, like, oh yeah, I have a job, I'm contributing to society. They would get more of that sense of achievement out of, you know, I've invented a new thing, yeah, I've helped these people, I am actually contributing to society. Yeah, Soviet communism was just rebranded totalitarianism. Exactly. Yeah, it was nothing more than totalitarianism. Hammer H high, fully agree to that. To be bored is only so much fun for a while, then you need to do something. Exactly. But like, if you're, I mean, I get bored at work. I hate it. I don't feel a sense of achievement for standing in front of a conveyor belt, like pushing things to line up the lasers properly, or like, you know, standing at a conveyor belt with a thing going bleh, 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 all day, 8 hours a week. I've done that and I got extremely depressed. It really affected my mental health. You know, standing in a burger place all day flipping burgers, and I know people mock burger flippers. It's a horrible job. You know, you're treated like crap by the customers, and the job itself is so mundane and soul-sucking. You know, the only thing that can keep you going in a job like that is messing around, which is not a good work environment to be in neither. I didn't have that luxury. Canada in COVID leave was paid by the government, since I was able to work from home more than we had. Yeah, I bet you one of the things you did with working from home is you felt a lot more relaxed about it. You were able to do your job more efficiently from working at home, you know, whatever it was you were doing, where you could, like, you know, you didn't get told off every time you got up out your seat to go to the toilet. You know, where you could eat at your desk, or if you smoke, you could, like, you know, it didn't matter if you just got up out your seat and, like, you know, just popped out the back garden for a minute. You didn't have all that looming over you. So I bet you were a lot more productive working in your own environment with your own, more essentially your own rules. I just get depressed, millennial waiting for society to collapse, to be honest. Yeah, I know, I get you with that. Yeah, no one should be a burger flipper. but that's the thing, is like, the way things are, people have to be burger flippers. There's no, it's not a matter of like, no one wakes up one day, you go and ask kids what they want to be when they grow up, and their ambitions are all about helping people. They're all about like benefiting society as a whole. It's not, when I grow up, I want to serve cheeseburgers to obnoxious arseholes who tell me that, I can't do anything better and I'm not worth anything. No, that's not what anyone wants to do when they grow up. Right, I guess that mission was done.
Accelerator. IS Mists 4.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of companies realised it and are more encouraging about it. And the thing is, as well, is it actually, from a more capitalist view, it actually works better. Which do you want? Do you want productive workers, or do you want workers that are working inefficiently because they don't like having to come into work? And the other thing as well is that I've always had this issue with is you think about a job like travelling to work and everything like that, and do you get paid for the time that you put into your work? Because people don't think so much about how getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and then going and having that shower, getting dressed, having your breakfast, and freshening up and putting clothes on that you don't find comfortable, and then getting in your car or going out to catch a bus to get to work by a certain time. You don't get paid for any of that, but you're expending your own personal time as well as like your surrounding resources and energy into that job to do that, and you're not reimbursed for it. I mean, some people might get fuel reimbursement, but you're not you don't receive the time. If you spend 2 hours to get to work because like you have to dodge traffic and everything like that, do you get paid for those 2 hours that you've wasted out of your own time? Of course you don't. A job may be 8 hours a day, but you probably actually spend closer to 12 to 14 hours a day doing that job. And then when you get home exhausted from work, you're not doing the things you want to do. You just slouch down in front of the TV while you eat a quick, easy to make TV dinner, because you're too exhausted to actually cook something proper, or like eating a takeaway or whatever, watching crap on TV, maybe playing playing a mindless video game that you can put down after 5 minutes, because really all you want to do is just go to bed. So you're not even enjoying the free time you've got. Your weekend is spent recuperating and buying, shopping and everything to see you through the next week of work. And then you may be lucky enough to get a couple of weeks off a year where you might be able to spend some of that time doing the things you enjoy. That's capitalism, the way I see it. So I had a bit of a rant there with that. Exactly, tired and broken people are easier to control. When people are tired and whatever and come home from work and the first thing they get is the propaganda that they get on TV, of course they're going to think and vote a certain way. And people are conditioned to believe that the working is what contributes to society because they're paying their taxes, so they're a productive member of society by going and doing their 9 to 5 every day. It's not a healthy way to think. And then eventually you get to retire if you've got enough savings saved up. And then you get to retire, at which point you probably feel too old to be able to do the things you were looking forward to doing while you were a kid. And it doesn't need to be that way. Yeah, I'm not saying that there isn't jobs that need doing. And there's a difference between jobs, work and employment. And the problem isn't work and the problem isn't jobs, the problem is employment. Being underpaid for crappy jobs that no one wants to do, but you have no choice to do it because if you don't do it, you can't do anything else. But you can't do anything else anyway because you spend all your time doing the crappily paid job. Have I got another gunfire in at it there? And that snuck up behind me, that one did. Oh, there's your shield refueling. That is one of my guns. Why was that never firing before? Oh, I've taken some hull damage there. Nevidium oxide. Interesting. Yeah, I would rather walk in front of a speeding train than work retail or fast food again. I don't think I'd go that far, but I would rather not work retail or fast food again, because yeah, the customers treat you like crap. No, I've always felt that like certain jobs and certain things do actually benefit society. Like, people don't think about like the volunteering work in the same way. You know, volunteer jobs, you are benefiting society. You're not getting a wage for it. You're giving up your own time, and people benefit from it. Hang on, is there more? Well, you join underground. How many? Have I got two gates right next to each other? You're not discovered. Let's go through you a minute, and then I'll go through those other two superhighway gates there. Love it when people say, well, capitalism gave you all the tech you're using right now. No exploited labour created all this. Yeah, the technology we got today, not all of it came from capitalism. You know, people like to say capitalism brought us the technology we did today. No, it's, like you said though, no, it was exploitation through capitalism that brought some of the technology we had today. It's more of like how, right, I've got a bunch of people working, you know, by hand, sewing my textiles for me. It is costing me this much money to employ those textile workers to hand weave my fabrics. Right, how can I stop it? You know, how can I stop hemorrhaging money to people? Right, I know. I will look at other ways that I could do that mechanically. There we go. I've now got an automated loom that does it all for me. That is, you know, you just turn this crank. So now I've only got to employ someone to turn the crank. How can I not pay someone to turn that crank? I know, I can fit a water wheel to it. That's where that development of technologies come from. It's been born out of how do I not pay people to do a job for me? And it's the same thing that you got now, is like with self-serving checkouts. Now, self-serving checkouts in a non-capitalist society are a good thing, because it means that you don't need a person to do that job. However, what led to the self-service checkout is I don't want to pay till clerks to do that job. So I'm going to have people do it on their own. So that's where that sort of technologies come out of it. When it comes to innovation of like computer systems, do you really see, if all of that profit thing was taken from it, do you see computer technology only making little incremental steps and then being released? Or do you basically see a computer being released and then loads of work being poured into research and development so that you could bring out something that is leaps higher rather than just these tiny little increments? Yeah, it's as simple as we see a need, fill it. And at the end of the day, in capitalism, people don't want to spend money, but people want money. And that's the driving force between everything we see in capitalism. How do I make as much money as possible without expending money? Right, okay, these people are, I've got workers that are constantly getting injured at work. Okay, maybe I should spend a little bit of money sticking railings up next to the to the walkways. Maybe I should spend a bit of money on some safety harnesses so I'm not losing employees to that huge drop off the side of the building. It's even down to like why they bring health and safety into the workplace. It's down to them being sued. It's down to them having to pay sick leave and things like that, which is why you always get more conservative governments basically going, right, we want to attack workers' rights, we want to make it so that people aren't suing each other as much. Is because at the end of the day they're the ones that profit from not having to pay sick pay, from not having to pay dental, and all of those things. They don't want to pay you those things. Yeah, build robots because they're cheaper than hundreds of employees needing benefits who take sick leave and are a drain on your business. Because that's how a corporation would look at their employees. Their employees are not people, they are tools. They are tools that require maintenance, and a machine will probably require less money to maintain than a person will. Machines don't get sick, they don't get depressed, they don't go on strike. They're not going to argue with you when their workers' rights are being violated. They will work 24-hour shifts, 7 days a week, 156 days a year. They're not going to, 365 days a year. They're not going to complain when you overwork them. So naturally they're going to want to replace things with automation as much as they possibly can. It's weird how there's like two gates so close to each other, and then you've also got those accelerators right next to the jump gates. So I'm just going to go through this gate and then back out again, just so that it registers on the so that the route registers on the map. No, I've often made an argument for like the sort of societies, like not communism, not capitalist, or not
Entering
a democracy or a
exchange.
theocracy or anything like that, but I think, or an aristocracy. The sort of society really that I think would benefit us more than anything would be an academic meritocracy. The people running a country, the people running the world, should be the people that are actually qualified to do it. And I don't mean that they've got, a bachelor's in politics. Because all a bachelor's in politics is a bachelor's in how to lie to people. That's what, and that is coming from politics students. I knew some students that were studying politics when I went to university. And I asked them what it actually is, and they said it's basically what you're doing is you're getting a bachelor's or a master's degree in how not to tell the truth. You know, you're actually being trained on how to answer a question without answering the question, or how to lie without lying, and that's what those qualifications are. But when you've got someone in charge, who do you want in charge of the country's economy? Do you want someone with a qualification in politics who's spent their time like with a silver spoon up their arse? Or do you want someone who's actually got a degree in economics? You know, who do you want in charge of your country's healthcare system? Do you want someone who's basically, you know, whose parents have got a top hat and they spent their time with their nanny? Or do you want someone who's actually got a medical degree and has spent time working with patients in a hospital? You don't want some politician in charge of as education secretary. You want a teacher. That's who should be running the country, and that's why I think that society needs to be an academic meritocracy. Yeah, in reality, what we do want is automate all the jobs, but we need something to deal, to help the people. As a result of that, you don't just automate the jobs and then leave it at that. You need to replace the system behind it as well. Yeah, it's no good. It's no good taking away people's jobs and then not giving them anything to replace it. Which is why I'm a huge proponent of universal basic income as well. But then universal basic income is, well, that's people who look at, oh yeah, but that's socialism. Yeah, of course it is. It is the opposite of capitalism, because it gives you the free time. It's, you're not. People can still spend. You don't. It doesn't have to be this out of control thing that we have in the world today. Oh, where am I? Okay, so that's like a super highway that leads there. Yeah, exactly. Like the system that we currently have, the interest is in finance. The people that are in control are concerned about the wealth, keeping the status quo and keeping the wealth where it is. Like I said, it's why we need an academic meritocracy, where people are in the highest positions because of their merits, because they're the right people for the job. And the reason why I think it should be an academic meritocracy is to ensure that the people that are running things are actually educated. Where are you then? Oh, don't you dare. Look. I can't get to you. What is your code thing? Attack Cart Forger. Just get the back out of there. I cannot get to you. Oh, right, yeah. Now, please say that that's the Cart Forger dying, not me. You... Well, what about you? What are you... Right, he's beaten the Forger. Good. I admit, I was worried I was going to lose a ship there. Well, you can tell where countries' interests lie by whether or not they accept universal basic income. If the country doesn't like it, then their interests are not in the people of the country. Universal basic income simply is the way forward. It's like, you know, you'll have people go, oh yeah, but I get like tax loads if I get, you know, whenever I get a job. It's like, yes, you get tax loads, but it's offset by the amount that you get in universal basic income. It also means as well that people that are bringing in like over £1 million a year, Jeff Bezos, those people actually get taxed fairly. You know, it's not fair that, like, you know, if everyone is getting taxed 5%, yeah, people who are bringing in millions a year are getting taxed a lot more. But they're still bringing home a hell of a lot more than everyone who works for them combined. I mean, it's kind of amusing, you know, I'm streaming on Twitch and I'm like, you know, speaking out against Jeff Bezos, who owns Amazon, who that owns Twitch. Whoops, wrong button. Right, which one do I want? Which way do you go? I want that one. Oh, one day we'll have that world where everyone's on universal basic income and the priorities are a bit more about the species rather than each individual. I'm pressing the wrong button there. Wow, this is a long one. This is a really long one. What's that? Supplies needed. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh! That hurt. That was me not paying attention. Where the hell is that gate gone that just allowed me straight into a... I have no idea where that is. What's that? Start guidance to object. Is it actually doing anything, or is that I just found an abandoned ship? I must have been flying off of that superhighway for a while.
Courier, Vanguard.
There is no pilot on board. I have myself another ship. Right, well, I'm going to be back shortly, and yeah, I'm going to quickly go on a break a minute, and then we're going to claim that ship when I get back. So I will see you all shortly. Hey everyone, thank you for waiting. So, yeah, I was just about to get up out my seat because I've found an abandoned
Minotaur,
ship.
Raider.
And let's get out in the spacesuit. Find. Right. Find this other ship. There we are. So we're looking for a panel to repair on it, which so I'm looking for like a red light on it. Not those red lights that were at the front. I think. I'm not close enough to. Right, there we are, found it. That's the bit that needs repairing. Right, now we've got this one.
Courier, Vanguard. Docking granted.
Now have a new ship. can see our freight bay and everything in this one. So now we need to go and find another captain. So she's probably what is she up to?
Minotaur. Raider.
Flying to jump gate. Right. We need to find a station. Bit more speed on this one. If we got in the way of weapons. Oh! Oh! Is this one then... Hang on. Let's have a look at actually what... Courier Vanguard... S Burst Ray Mark 1. We've got 2 weapons there. So we do have one on the other side, but how do we get that one to activate? And for now, right, map. Yeah, so I need to acquire a captain. Let's go that way and then down. Oh, this one gets a bit shaky. Yeah, I'm gonna save that because there's a fight. See how this ship does in a fight. Go on, save. Hurry up and save. No, still saving. Hang on. Where did you go? You are still there, but right behind me by the look of it.
M.
Be nice if I could get hold of like a couple of Xenon ships as well. Yeah, I think this ship I'm in is a mining ship. did hurt its shields though. Not very long range on the weapon. Didn't think so. But I'm going to load, because yeah, this is not a fighting ship. I think this one's a miner. Space is big, really big. I love the fact that they still do the quotes and everything in this like they did with X3. Right. I think it's far enough away to not really worry about. I'm going to go as far as over here and then come down. Well, it's a big sector. Well, yeah, that explains why the stupidly long superhighway. Just got guidance to that. Nothing. Yeah, I think it's probably too much risk to even attempt to try exploring around this area. Let's just get onto that superhighway. So that's going to take a while. Do you have a question mark? Which is... What's that? Oh, is that what I think it is? I saw while I was speaking to a co-worker that you now have your first other ship. No, this is my second other ship. No, I've got 3 ships now.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I'll get to you later. I don't have any jobs for you at the. Well, I suppose I could give you a job in a minute, but I want to see. I want to see what this is. It's probably nothing more than a. What's he called? Solar power plant. It's quite out the way for a solar power plant.
Unknown station.
Oh, it's a pharmaceutical goods factory. Okay, it's not what I thought it was. I was getting a bit hopeful then. I was hoping it was one of those like abandoned space stations. Yeah, I think this ship that I've got is set up as a mining ship, because it's, oh yeah, I can't, no weapons assigned as active weapons selector. Really? That one is? Oops. Which one's which? Oh, it is the second one I want anyway.
Crane. Mineral. Sentinel.
Yeah, I don't know how to... I don't know how to get it to fire both weapons at the same time. But it appears that I'm thinking that this one is just a mining laser or something. Go into the ship menu, enter, and maybe you can set it properly in the loadout. Ship information, loadout. Oh, right. Oh, I see. I had just had my first weapon set as both primary. No, that can't be right. You can only have one weapon, that's why you can't do both. Nah. Oh, I wonder what is down this way, because there's stuff all down here as well. Just more asteroids. You can have more, but your setup is the same in both slots, yeah. What am I doing? That one. Because those superhighway bits just launched me off. I was expecting them to send me through the gates.
Entering Nobelius Fortune 6.
Which one is the one I want here? Actually, neither. I want to go that way. See what's down there. I think that's the right direction, isn't it? No, I want to go that way more. Minus X minus. Is that right? A little bit more that way. Investigate that one in a minute. Right, where are you? You are miles away. What are you doing? I'll just leave you to it. What are you up to? Exploring more black hole sun. What's this?
Cannot be so easily defeated. That
hopefully I'll go back on that map in a second because I want to see why it's showing a ship outside of an area and it's giving me information now about it. What was that? It's giving me... Is that where it's headed? It was my... I don't get that. Why is it doing that?
Hive guard.
That looks like it's probably a little big for me. Oh, damn it, it's following me. I think it's gone now. There's nothing down here. There is an unknown station on the way back, though. Okay, so I did fly quite a little way south. Wasn't intentional to spend it that long flying south, but right, there's that station that came up as unknown, so I may as well just kiss it on the way past.
Unknown station.
I mean, in some ways, the
Entering system.
the
Highest
flying
mists.
around that I'm doing in this is reminding me quite a bit of the when I first started playing X3 Reunion, and I'm enjoying that. I know it's like I'm not really doing that much in the game. Oh, Pious Mist 2, so that's somewhere to explore as well in a mo. Which I will do later. So I want a wharf for now. Oh, actually, I'm going to send my Vanguard to do that. Right, you explore Pious Mists. Oh, I see. That's so. Yeah, it tells you to do that, and then I can move the exploration thing around. Right, so while I'm just flying around randomly on this, I can give them orders.
Entering system. Pontifex's claim.
Right, so if I take you...
Entering system. Holy vision.
tell you to explore here.
Entering system. True sight.
And then you'll go off and explore that. Right, whereas you, I want you to be going...
Entering system. Second contact.
don't want to be going to the shipyard, I just want a wharf.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Okay, Argon Trading Station, so start guidance to object.
Entering
Have
system.
Argon split into two
Multi-class
factions
choice.
as well? The Paranid is split into two factions.
Docking granted.
Very different shape to the Taladi trading stations. What the hell?
Successfully docked.
God, that was sudden. It just like. Oh, right, get up.
Courier, Vanguard.
I don't need to be using. So this one's definitely meant for trading. It's bigger than my fighter, but I'm guessing it's meant for. Yeah, because you got the cargo bay extensions things on the side as well. I like the way it does that. So you got like it opens up on the sides to reveal the freight containers. Hello. You're a marine, are you? Right, I might be after you later. First place I want to go though is to the shop. Go to Trader's Corner.
Greetings. Can I help?
Let's see what you
Here
got.
you go.
Not really anything there. Nothing there that I really want. I have some magic lit. There you go, you can have some of that.
Here you go.
What other things do I have? Micro gimbal? Nah, I want to keep those. Bandite crystal?
Here you go.
Herbicide. You want some of that? Yeah, you can have that. I've no idea what I'm going to use it for.
Here you go.
Interesting that I am able to trade things personally without them actually being on my person, if I've got that right. I mean, I am actually selling things, aren't I? I'm pretty sure I am. I don't want to sell those. Secure container and sedatives. So I've got sedatives and secure container. I think I'll keep hold of those for now.
Good profit to you.
I thought it bugged out on me again then. What can I do here? So I still can't build anything here. So I've had more stuff appear on the crafting thing, but I'd need obviously to find more stuff. But I still can't find Agnew steak. Yeah, I don't need a marine. I need someone crappy. I mean, I wouldn't mind a Taladi as a captain. What are you? You're a marine. Right. you got a little bit of skill. What about you? You've got loads of morale. And okay pilot. How much are you worth?
Hello.
Too much.
Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, you.
Hello.
How much do you cost? Well, yeah, you're nice and cheap. I'll hire you. You can be on this ship.
Hello.
And I want you to be captain.
You won't regret hiring me.
I bloody well hope not. And obviously the more I get them to fly and stuff, the more their skill and everything goes up. Right, well, for your first job, you
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
well, let me select it. There's a mission there. May as well. Yeah, accept that.
I knew I could count on you.
Right, so I want you to. Where shall I send you to? Yeah, I want you to go to Black Hole Sun and explore there. And see how your piloting skills are. I need to go to the toilet, so I'm going to see how you do getting out of the station first and see whether you just fly around all over the place or whether you actually do what I pay you to do. And oh god, you take risks! Like I do. Hang on, have I been through that gate? Where am I? I'm not sure I've been through that gate.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Right, keep that guidance on that object because I'm going to fly there in a minute after I've seen how well he explores stuff. I need a captain's chair.
Entering system.
There's-
Second contact.
Are you purposely trying to make me vomit, Waymond? What are you actually doing here? Where's my ship? Oh, right. Okay, you're there. What are you doing? I thought I told you. Yeah, I could have sworn I told you to be. Right, okay, right. You are doing stuff. You're not just sitting around. Fine. While Captain Waymond is off doing what I've told him to do, I'm going to quickly go to the toilet a minute, so I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So, see you shortly. Thank you everyone for waiting. So, yeah, my new captain here is doing what I've asked him to do and is exploring. And let's move that over there. By the look of it, I think I'm going to take over for now.
Hello there.
Hello. What's that? Is that the gate I've just come through? No, that's another gate. So we're going to go and have a look where that goes.
Jump gate. Second contact.
What is that? Yeah, I think that's another gate that we haven't yet discovered. A whole bunch of stuff coming up there which not found. Right, and the ship's going off that way, so I'm curious what's there. Yeah, there seems to be a bunch of ships flying off in that direction, so that makes me want to see. Let's check where we're facing on the map. Yeah, let's move that way, just quickly head in that direction. See what those question marks are, and then go back to the gate. I think I've got enough now, really, to actually start doing some trading properly. See where this gate leads now. quite a low turning circle on this one, like at high speeds. So I'm going to send this through the gate and then just have a little look at what's there, and then send my ships again, like just exploring and that. And normally on a Monday evening I have a roleplay session, tabletop roleplay session. So because I don't have that on tonight, I am going to come back on the stream later on, and I'm going to, well, stream some more X4, because I am enjoying this. And like I say, it's the at the moment I am just enjoying the chilled, sort of aimlessly flying around and discovering stuff. So yeah, I'm going to come back a bit later on and explore a bit more. Maybe maybe do some of these missions I've been building up. So where has this sent me? Oh, it's obviously somewhere I've been.
Entering system. Second contact.
Let's have a look at the. Let's have a look at them. Whoa, that was close. Let's look at the map where it's brought me out. And what? Am I even looking at the right ship there? I've been looking at the wrong ship. Huh, I've been looking at the wrong ship for where I am and that. No, that's the wrong ship as well. Hang on, that's my... No, that's where I am. Okay, I'm a bit confused on... What is your command? You're to do that. You're... You were exploring Black Hole Sun. I don't know why I got everything all mixed up there. Right, what have I not explored up here properly? Done some exploration there. True Sight needs some exploring. So I'll send you then to True Sight. Oh, hang on, no, I had that something up here that I hadn't been to. Yeah, I wanted to go to that, didn't I? So let's do that.
That was a
Yeah, it's one of the things I kind of miss is just having a command menu. That's one of the things I like in X3, is just being able to go into my property and go, right, you dock there. And it was easy to do that rather than the having to go to the map and do it. I prefer just the simple command stuff. Why have I got a... So obviously, like, is that a mission thing there to identify bountiful sources? So I still need to get a mineral scanner. Which I'll do that when I come back later, if I remember. What the hell?
Entering system. Argon Prime.
So find out where this gate leads, and I'll set the ship to explore the area, and then while that's doing that, I'll go on a raid and I'll leave it going for when I come back later, just leaving the various captains exploring sectors and stuff.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Right, that's our gate coming up on the left there.
P.
There's a lot of xenon flying around. I'm going to have to think about building my ships up for combat soon.
Entering system. Morningstar.
Right, so this is a new system I haven't been to, so I'll get up out my chair.
Courier. Vanguard.
Hello.
Hello. Right, I am there at a new sector. So you can remove all orders, and I want you to explore here. And we're going to leave Captain Met Waymond to do his exploring, and in the meantime we're going to go off and do a raid. I'm just seeing who's about now. I'm going to go and raid Chrissy Creams because I keep saying, yeah, I do say that I'm going to give her a bit of support. I don't know what she's playing there, but we'll soon find out. So going to go and raid Chrissy Creams, and myself, I will be back again in a few hours. It's not a scheduled stream, but yeah, just want to like come back on it and see, just like see more of this game because I've got the free time this evening. So Chrissy, by the look of it, is playing Friday the 13th. So we get to find out what that is now. So I will see you all later this evening for some more X4. And I'm going to try and find the button for the raid thing now so we can go there now. Bye.